Hello, party people. Hello, welcome back to BWAD. So, yes, you did read the title correctly. I dropped out of an advanced math course. So, basically, I'm in 7th grade, right? In 5th grade, we took this test to see if we would get into the pre-algebra course for 6th grade, which was 7th grade math in 6th grade. I remember having a conversation with my mom in the car, and it was like, it's like hard for me because I got into the pre-algebra class. I was like, this is a little hard for me. And she was like, well, then talk to your guidance counselor. And I was like, no. And so I managed to push through that year of math, and I failed multiple tests, got C on most of them. Fun fact, I failed my final for 6th grade pre-algebra. I failed my final. I got like a 69% or something like that. I failed my final, okay? I had an A in math at the time, and I managed to pass with a C. I stayed in that course, and I didn't have to retake it or anything. And so 7th grade started, and we were in Algebra 1. Oh, lordy. So Algebra 1, most people take Algebra 1 their freshman year of high school. I, on the other hand, am in 7th grade. And I remember having a conversation at my dinner table. I was like, oh, we're gonna be in Algebra 1. And my sibling was like, I think I took Algebra 1 as a freshman. And I was like, and I remember thinking, there ain't no way. You probably took geometry or something in freshman year. And then it was a couple days, or like at least a week into September, and we got the online textbook on our school iPads. And when we downloaded the book to get on our iPad, it literally said grade 9. And I was like, grade 9? That's not okay. I was like, okay, grade 9? I'm just special then. And then our first test comes up, right? And I remember sort of low-key, kind of understanding the concept of what we were doing in the class, but really I didn't. I took the test, I tried my best, and I got a D, okay? In Algebra 1, it would be like, the PowerPoint, right? It would be like 2 plus 2, right? And then the test would be like, negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a equals the mass of the sun. Calculate how many apples Johnny has. Show your work. And I remember getting that. And hold on. Let me go check my grade to see what I got on that test. This course was dropped as of 10/1/2018. All right, where is it? Chapter 1 test. 18 out of 26. What do you mean? But yeah, I got a 69% on my first test, chapter 1, guys. Wow. And I remember saying to my mom, I was like, I got a D on my first test. She was like, well, go talk to your guidance counselor. I was like, I'm scared. I've never been in the guidance office before, and I don't really know her, and blah, 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 blah. And then she was like, and I was like, no. Yeah, I was like, can you email her? And she was like, sure. A couple days later, she's like, Miss Sophie emailed me back. And I was like, okay, we're gonna call my math teacher Mr. Quadratic Equation. And the email was like, I talked to Mr. Quadratic Equation, Olivia's math teacher, and he said that he wants to wait until at least the end of the first marking period, the first quarter, to see if she should get placed into an average math course or not. And I was like, no. After hearing that, and his reasoning, Mr. Quadratic Equation, was like, oh, she might be bored in a regular math class because she did it last year. And I was like, no. And my mom emailed my guidance counselor back, and she was like, Olivia doesn't want to rate because waiting is what we did last year, right? Remember, I went through the entire school year, right? In that hell of a math class, okay? And I got a D on my final. And she was like, you can look back at her home access records from last year. And October 1st came. And I was sitting at lunch at my friend's lunch table because it was her birthday. And all of a sudden, my guidance counselor comes out of nowhere. She taps me on the back. She's like, hi, can I talk to you for 30 seconds? We walk out of the cafeteria. And she's like, she's shown me this piece of paper. And she's like, so I talked with your mom, right? I was like, yeah. And she was like, so basically I switched your science and your math class. So your third period is now math and your sixth period is now science. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. I actually hugged my guidance counselor because, guys, Algebra 1 was not fun as a 7th grader. Wow. And here I am now in a regular, average math class, and I'm doing good. I have a 90% because I forgot a math assignment or whatever. And I'm excited to see what I got on my test. Direct variation, guys. It's simple. K equals y over x, y equals kx. I know this facts, bruh. Middle school dropout. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Mr. Quadratic Equation, if you're watching this, negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Is that it? No. Wait, yes it is. Negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. And I was forced to learn that over basic first aid.
I like to make money get turned. I like to make money get turned. I like to make money get turned. Got the white girl talking like the work. I like to make money get turned. I like to make money get turned. I like to make money get turned. Got the white girl twerking like the